Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is 5:30 in the morning and here in Bali, and I'm just in my pool villa here, just relaxing. I love this time of the day before the sun comes out. This is very, very nice and peaceful. I get up and make some calls, hang out, be productive, do God's work every single day. It's all we do. All I do is do God's work every single day, and the beautiful thing about that is when you do that, it raises your consciousness every single day. And so actually, some of the people that see me online, it was funny, my own mother even deleted me from Facebook yesterday because my consciousness is going so high up there that it just was too much for her to handle. And she just... she knows what I'm doing. My parents know what I'm doing down here. And I think that she just sees so much passion on what is taking place right now. And that's okay, because how could you not be passionate when the global financial system is already collapsed one bajillion% and you're at the forefront and you're already on the other side, completely living on the other side without the rest of the world, not without the rest of the world, but I'm on the other side of the global collapse already and just living life completely in harmony every single day. And so my consciousness keeps raising and raising because there's zero friction whatsoever. And let this be an example of the zero friction, what zero friction is going to look like in your life once you have risen, RYZN. That is when you are on the other side of the shift that is taking place, okay? So you guys, I'm going to get down to very specifically exactly what's going to happen, and you guys are going to be able to look at this video. I'm going to upload it to YouTube. I'm going to upload it to Rumble, so when you look back when it comes to this day, you're going to exactly see how the collapse took place, and I'm going to show you guys how to make so much money the first week the collapse takes place. It's so simple, guys. So if you feel like you just can't watch this video now, watch it later, because I want your whole family and all your friends to get the memo right here. I'm just swimming in my pool naked here, enjoying what is to come. How great is that? 5:37 here in the morning. So here's what's going to happen, guys. First of all, here's a known fact. This is the big key. I'm going to give you a few bullet points here. Number one is this, is that Web 2 cannot switch over to Web 3 when companies are tied to the stock exchanges. Okay, this is kind of funny. It's almost like when someone isn't able to transition to the other side until they leave their body. Once they, leave this earth kind of type situation, they can't transition like this. Web 2 cannot transition to Web 3. I almost feel naked without my gold chain here tonight. It's funny. You call me pre-gold chain here. Okay, so the Web 2 cannot transition to Web 3. The reason is because this means that the money will go back to the people instead of to the shareholders that are attached to the stock, the financial systems, the stock systems. Meta cannot come out and say, hey, look, everyone, we're going to go ahead and give back all the profits back to the people instead of the shareholders, because that's what happens in Web 3 right there. The money goes back to the people instead of to the stock exchanges. So get this. We are going to go onto all the news. We are going to go onto all the news, okay? And just keep in mind again that one of my business partners is a very nice friend of mine named Brock Pierce, BrockPierce.com, who is the co-founder of the U.S. digital dollar, and that's the head of blockchain technologies for the entire United Nations. Okay, you guys, you can see pictures down here below with me. It's all going to go down because it's undeniable what's going to happen, okay? Meta and all these companies, they can't go. So look, this is what's going to happen. Imagine someone such as Brock going on the news and saying, hey, look, everyone, there's a new social media platform out there in the world that is giving back all the money back to the people, that has zero censorship, that's on the blockchain, that's done the first time ever as a DAO, a Decentralized Autonomous Organization, that has its own money. And we'll get to the money aspect as I've learned something recently. I say, put a pin in that right there. Put a pin in that right there. We're going to come back to that here shortly, okay? So put a pin on that thought for a second. Now, what takes place is now, imagine if someone such as his stature goes on the news and says this, that these companies no longer can go ahead and transition to Web 3. Now what's going to happen is there's going to be all these billionaires coming in to go ahead and short Meta, because they're going to know it's going to be the biggest shizzle show you've ever seen. SHI. Okay, I don't want to get banned here again. Okay, guys. So when people when these big players start shorting Meta, okay, for example, and shorting Airbnb, and they start shorting all these Web 2 companies out there because there's going to be a decentralized Uber and stuff. The word's going to spread out there about the decentralization of these things, but it's going to start with Meta, okay, and Instagram. Meta and Instagram are going to be ran into the ground so fast, faster than even MySpace at this point, because now all the news is going to broadcast that people are getting paid in social media, so they're going to short this. And what they're going to do is these billionaires are going to understand when they take the profits, when they short this thing out there and they suck the life out of, they suck the life out of Meta on the stock exchanges, they're going to take those profits and they're going to put them into CDO token, the token of the cryptocurrency that is the master coin behind Candao. The reason why they're going to do that is because on Candao, every single blockchain in the world can build onto that social media platform. That means that now you have the only cryptocurrency in the world that is backed by every single blockchain in the world. And here's the kicker, guys. Okay, our relationships are an energetic. God is in all of us. Okay, in our relationships is an energetic blockchain that until now has never been fused together with the 1,000 blockchains of the world. How does this done, you ask? It is done through something called monetization beyond blockchain. That means when you join our social media network, it's 50 levels deep for free. It's all free. You two go ahead and monetize your relationships 50 levels deep on the blockchain right there. Monetization beyond blockchain. That's why it took 2.3 million cryptocurrencies to come to market and 1,000 blockchains for people to figure out what I've said for 13 years now, monetization beyond blockchain. You see, every single cryptocurrency and financial instrument on the planet is a complete Ponzi scheme. Ponzi is just a word. Your goal in life is to have, it should be, consist of, having the thing that is least Ponzi out of all of them, which is the money supply that has all 1,000 blockchains combined in one, plus an overlay of the energetic relationships, which is God consciousness. We are injecting God consciousness, which is relationships. I'm not trying to sound all cheesy. Oh, you guys, I hope that you can understand what I'm saying here. God consciousness fused together with those 1,000 blockchains. Now you have the strongest and purest currency on the entire planet ever in existence. When this word spreads, and now just imagine all the Web 2 companies, people are like, okay, Meta's good at crashing. Now Uber is going to definitely crash. You're going to pay attention to all the top apps out there in the world that are done through the Web 2 gatekeepers. Look at this sign of the here, right here, Web 2, the horns. Google Play Store and the Apple Store right there, okay? Those right there in Web 2, they were the gatekeepers that controlled the masses with fear and lies and all kinds of things, manipulating the social media and control, because Lucifer knew that he could take that energetic, those fears of people. Lucifer knew and used it as a control mechanism to control the masses using fear, okay? I'm not going to get too spiritual here, but I'm going to tell you exactly how it is, because there's a spiritual component to this, okay? So, for example, you're getting manipulated on Facebook. You're scared to go ahead and get kicked off of Facebook. You're scared to say certain things on Facebook. I can't say certain things on Facebook right now, or else because I would be in fear of having my account terminated again, or banned, blocked, shadow banned, whatever. It happens all the time, right? So those lower vibrations of those emotions, that is how Lucifer controls us in this planet here, okay? So now what happens, guys, is once this happens, we are set completely free, okay? And this is very interesting, because then what's going to happen is now all those tech companies again are going to be driven into the ground. People are going to look, smart investors are going to look and say, look, Uber's one of the biggest Web 2 apps out there, $120 billion, boom. And they're going to start shorting these companies, because these applications are going to be replicated into the Web 3 space, all tied to the mainframe, which is Candao, which now then becomes between the two of them, those little horns I told, the Google Play Store and the Apple Store, that no longer exists in Web 2. That's why all those companies that tied to the beast right there are going to be slayed, because they can't transition to Web 3, okay, into the God consciousness driven system where relationships are monetized on the blockchain tied to those 1,000 blockchains. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, I hope so, because I'm going to show you real quick here. We're going to go for 5 more minutes here, so just check this out very closely here, okay? So what's going to happen is after that happens, all those stocks start collapsing immediately when our coin comes out on the stock, in the market, a CDO token on the 27th of December. That's when we'll be going on the news and showing, all those things going down. And then get this is the big part, guys. Here, it's not going to just be confined to those Web 2 stocks. This is going to make everyone question how the entire world was set up. Yes, you heard it right, you guys. The collapse of every single fiat money system in the world is going to happen on this 4-day window also. Okay, this is going to be, I got to look into the days of darkness because I'm really kind of curious. Just side note, put a pin in that. Okay, because what's going to happen is this is going to be very interesting. Okay, now people are going to understand that the strength of this social media cryptocurrency CDO, which is going to skyrocket after the billionaires short all these Web 2 companies right there and put it all into CDO token, and CDO token goes from 5 cents, 6 cents, all the way up to $100 very, very quickly. I'm predicting, everyone, let's say extremely quickly. That means if you bought, let me give you and show you what a magnitude of that is. That means if you bought 1 million coins, hey, let's just say if you guys have $2,000 as disposable income, and this is not financial advice, but I'm going to give you we'll call this a God wink right now. A God wink right now. $2,000 buys 1 million coins of CDO right now, CDO token. That is the coin that I'm speaking of that has God consciousness infused in it with 1,000 blockchains in a monetized social network right there. That means that you would get 1 million coins for $2,000. Do the math here, okay? When that coin goes from 5 cents up to $100, that means, and let's say that took 30 days, because we just did that with another coin the other day, okay? It's called MQT. MoveQuest token just went up to $100. It was nothing compared. And also keep in mind, MQT, I just am finalizing the merger right now. MQT MoveQuest will return humans. We finished the Microsoft 060606 patent to turn the human body into a cryptocurrency mining machine as an NFT. And also when you're driving, now you're driving and everyone gets free gas because their car becomes the mining machine using navigation technology, obviously, data collection, using that instead of Bitcoin, which is a freaking dinosaur and is a complete Ponzi scheme, that's bad for the environment, using electricity. Data is the new commodity, obviously, right? So my point is MQT is even moving into, and the other merger that I've done this week is called Corsair. I can't go too low here, make it. So anyways, guys, Corsair, where we just secured the Shell, big contract with Shell, converting plastics into biofuel. And you guys are able to buy not carbon credits, but plastic credits, which is $1 trillion industry. There's going to be this, guys. Ask me how you can invest in that for $25 and start getting paid forever residually in plastic carbons. Corsair, Corsair. Those two companies, the two mergers I merged into Candao, for the first two companies coming into the Candao ecosystem. I did them both. No problem. You're welcome. Thank you very much, guys. The point is that Corsair and also MoveQuest, where the human body has been turned into, go ahead and research, guys, the Google patent 0606. For $50, I can turn your body into a mining machine so you have free gas for life for your car for $50. Because it's going to uses the data to go ahead and mine currency when you're driving. It's not that it's tracking you. The data is not recorded, okay? It's all done. So how would you guys like free gas for life just for $50? Say aye. Okay. All right. You'd be silly not to. You guys, what's so funny is the concepts I'm speaking of, you guys are going to watch this video and some of you won't take action whatsoever. Okay. Some of you guys are going to be like, oh, Ryan, free gas for life for $50 here, basically, just because now my car is a mining machine. It sounds cool, but okay, back to my 9-to-5 JOB. Well, guess what? Your JOB is going to be basically deemed not even like necessito here when it comes December 26th to January 1st. Okay. God has given me the complete plan to go ahead and do all this, and you guys are going to watch it all unfold. God has given me this message to share with you what's happening the 21st through the 26th of December to January 1st. Excuse me, the 27th through the 1st. Okay, of December to January 1st. Now, here's what's going to happen. All those the money systems beyond the applications are all going to collapse, because everyone is going to be like, forget trading cryptocurrencies. For why are trading currencies, trading dollars, trading all these systems has no relevance anymore. Your highest calling in life is to invest, share the network, spread it out there, CanDAO, but then make it known about the monies, the CDO token, because again, this is the first token in history that has God consciousness embedded into it with those 1,000 things right there. You guys, if you understand this completely, you can call me up. We can talk about this a little bit more specifically until you see it in my eyes. And it's dark out here, but so you guys, you'll see when you're powered by that. Okay, it's kind of dark right here, so you guys kind of see. I'm in my little pool villa here, living in paradise. Meanwhile, most of you unfortunately have to get up to your 9-to-5 job, but that's okay, guys. You're almost there. You're almost home free, and that's going to be taking place on this date. So just in conclusion, guys, I want to wrap this up. The Web2 stocks, all those applications are all going to collapse. Okay, and then that's going to lead into, and we're going to orchestrate this. All the currencies of the world are going to go down, because nothing is going to come even close to the strength and magnitude of what the social media network cryptocurrency CDO is. Okay, you guys, CDO is, we don't need all these social media platforms out there. We just need one. Okay, one. I've been in Bali now for 23 days. I'm not coming home yet. Okay, my children know exactly what's going on. I educate my children. They know I'm here to save the freaking world and to save it and to make the most ideal place, because my children are welcome to come and live. My daughter just turned 12. I'm creating the best world for my daughter. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It's like the heaven portal right above us right now. Look how beautiful Bali is. Are you kidding me? You guys, you're watching this. Look at this portal just like opening up right here above, right here. Perfection. It's 5:52 a.m. right now. Look at that. Isn't that heavenly right there? Look at that right there. Right there. Okay? So, everyone, okay? All right? It is all going to go down. It is all going to go down. And you guys are my friends for a reason, because you're kind of like that RYZN guy. He's a little different. But that was interesting. His SEC attorney of 45 years just said he broke the entire financial system of the entire world. I want to put that clip down below, guys, so you can see that. Yes, you heard it right. My attorneys don't sit there and do traffic tickets, okay? My attorneys are the head of SEC attorneys, and we are bringing this platform completely to the SEC in the alphabets here in the USA, because we have the solution. We're not trying to dodge anything, just to be clear. We have the solution so taxes can be done properly, so governments can have their money to go ahead and take care of things properly. It doesn't even matter, guys. We want to give back to these governments, so the governments, when they're going to be doing things done properly, because all the voting systems are going to be done through a monetized social network in the future anyways. That's what we're working on right now, okay? And so when this takes place, they're going to welcome our system. They're going to welcome our social media cryptocurrency, because there's going to be no other choice. Okay. And they're going to welcome this because it's going to be the perfect way for them to go ahead and get their tax money to go ahead and help with things. Okay. You guys, the thing about it is I understand you're like, oh man, a KYC, I know your customer situation. Well, guess what? You're not going to have an issue with that so let me give you the hypothetical mass situation here. You're not going to have an issue when you have this kind of a mass situation here. Let's say if you put $2,000 into this, and at 5 cents a coin, and that coin went to $100 within 30 days. Okay. I'm not saying it's going to, wink, wink, but let's say it even who cares if it took 6 months? But that's not going to be the case. We can get more specifics later on. So imagine $100, a coin, times 1 million coins that you paid $2,000 for. That right there, my friends, is $100 million minus $2,000. Not bad for 2,000 bucks, right, guys? In like 60, 90 days, like potentially, hypothetically, wink, 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 wink. Okay? Now imagine if that coin goes to 1,000. Make sure I don't go too low here. Okay? What if that coin goes to $1,000 a coin? You guys, just hypothetically, and let's say that you own 1 million coins right there, right? Okay? You guys, are you kidding me? I have this whole entire pool villa here. Beautiful, beautiful villa with my own private yard. I can run around naked. I'm naked all day long here in paradise in my own things. I could be here all day, just me and my girl, just run around naked like a Garden of Eden here. And it's $71 a day for this. Okay, she's sleeping right now. You guys see the bathroom. I can fit 6 people in my bathtub. Six of my queen in the bathtub all at once for $71. How dope is that? You guys, so I just shared with you exactly what's going to go down. You have got the memo. Share this video with everyone you know. Let's say you said that you're like, and this is not financial advice because that we're just supposed to say that. It's not financial advice. Don't do what I'm telling you to do. Okay, I didn't tell you to do anything, but let's just say hypothetically you bought those coins. Let's say that you put $500. You didn't put $2,000, and let's say you put $500 into that coin, and as all the currencies of the world basically collapsed and all the Web 2 things went down, hundreds of trillions of dollars, it transitions out to the other side. Then what happens is this. Let's say you put $500 in. You can go ahead and take that $100 million and you can divide that by 4, which, okay, because it's $500 instead of $2,000 right there, 100 million, that's $25 million from $500. You guys, welcome to Candao, the internet revolution. Okay? You guys, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to address this right now. Some of you guys say, Ryan, your eyes are looking really, really crazy right now. You're looking like you're just ready to take off the whole entire financial system of the entire world. Well, guess what? I am, and it is done already. It is done already. And the beautiful thing about it is this is going to be such a peaceful transition. The reason why this is going to be so peaceful is because every single person, no matter what company, no matter what country that they're from, they get to see that the coin that had the first coin with God consciousness embedded into it is something that it's already in us anyways. So you guys, I'm going to say in conclusion this. The future of currency is karma. Okay. Number 2, storytelling, and number 3, intention. Okay, when you guys have hundreds of millions of dollars, of billions of dollars, okay, so let's look at it this way. Let's say that if you had let's say that instead of $2,000, we're going to go off on a big thing. Let's say, because there are some big dogs on this call that may have $100,000 to go ahead and put into something like this if they want to. And this is not financial advice. Okay, so let's say $100,000 instead of $2,000. Obviously, that's 50 times more than that, and I said $100 million, right? $100 million at $2,000 right there, right? Okay. So do the math on what that number is right there. Okay. Do that math right there. Okay. Let's say someone put $100,000 into this instead of $2,000. That's 50 times more right there. Remember? And remember what I said, $100 million times 50 is what? Man, are we talking $5 billion right there, guys? From $100,000? You guys, I didn't have my coffee yet, so just be easy on me. Be easy on me, okay? You guys, it is here. It is here. Woo. All right, guys, have a blessed day. Spread the freaking word because it is all good, baby, baby. I'll talk to you later, guys. Get in Candao immediately, create your free account today, and help us bring for the first time, bring God consciousness back cryptocurrency to the world. And you will be heavily rewarded because, again, remember, the future of currency is karma. So that means the action that you take is going to give you good karma. The second thing is storytelling. Don't you want to be looked back and be like, I told 1,000, I told so many people about this? That's the story. That's going to increase your wealth also. And the third one is intention. What is your intention for the human race? Mine was just to simply save it, and God told me how. Done deal. Mic drop into the pool right now. Bye-bye.